Hey everyone, welcome to my Twitter scroll. So I have learnt a lot more than I did on my last Twitter scroll, as in I used information that was from our subjects. I didn't do that beforehand. Instead, I would just use fun facts from the internet, which wasn't really engaging with the materials that we did have. So I stepped up and I was reading the lecture notes and I was watching the lectures just so that I can get a clear understanding of what I should be writing in my tweets. And I think I did exceptionally well, and it made more sense for me this time around with what I was saying, because beforehand I had no idea why I was linking for this topic with that one. So I think I have improved heaps. I did feel though I was slacking off a bit, and I didn't know it was because of the way the movies were scheduled, as you can do it any time of the week. I felt as if I had a clear schedule on when to do it and then that was done, then it would have been easier for me to complete this exercise of watching movies and live tweeting, and that is how I fell quite bad behind. And with that, I couldn't contribute as much as I wanted to previously on the other task of us tweeting. I was quite in it and I was starting conversations and stuff like that. Whereas this time around, I wasn't really in it. I did mention people in like quote tweets and stuff like that, but I just wasn't in it like I was beforehand. Even though I was slacking off initially with how I'm doing it and when I'm doing it, I'm actually live tweeting in the movie regardless, and all the tweets you see on the screen, I have done it in the time of when I was watching the movie. So I do think I have excelled in that point, but I just haven't had the best time management skills on actually doing it each week, especially on this week 6 till 11, I would say. I did get quite a lot of reactions though, but not from my actual classmates initially. It was more towards a particular group of people that were on Twitter, especially for one particular movie called Alita. That fan base was quite strong and they were reacting by like liking, quote tweeting me, and replying, which I found quite fascinating. I couldn't help myself though, as in I did publish a few fun facts. I'm a fun fact girl, and I like how that is quite engaging for people, especially a conversation starter. And you go, well, actually, I found this on Twitter, and I believe it's a really fun way to educate people on certain topics like films. I did view a lot of people's tweets about all these movies, and I feel like that by viewing these movies and live tweeting them, we do create a conversation that I don't think we could have achieved in a normal classroom, because we all have viewed this text, this film together. We all have an understanding of what we have seen, but there are so many interpretations of what we have seen. I believe certain subjects should also use this as a tool for education. What I mean by that is I think teachers should use this as an educational tool to learn other forms of media as a class. And I believe it's effective, even though I haven't been in a classroom setting for a very long time. I believe it will be effective. Overall, I really appreciate the experience of being on Twitter, because I'm normally not a Twitter user. And I like the fact that we are learning on a different platform again instead of Discord only. And it's not even the learning aspect that's also an important part, but it's also making friends online. Some of us haven't been on campus since 2020, me included. And it's hard to find friends, especially on the internet. So tweeting about something and then someone has a similarity in opinion, you can create a friendship over that. So yeah, love the Twitter experience, love the live tweeting, love the movies that we have selected. Some of them I've never heard before and may never watch again, but very much enjoyed this experience.